The M's are getting a nice test here against a very good team. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball one here. A ball and a strike. Altavilla offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Striding into the box, Gio Urshela, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Into the box now, D. Gordon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. And that misses ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Torres becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Evan White. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Dylan Moore. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Cue shot here out toward short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So striding forward now, Austin Nova. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 0-1. and it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Yanked on the ground down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
He's set and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Nola at second with 2 down. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night. Yoshihisa Hirano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head. The count now at 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the ninth. You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 0-1. High and deep to right center, giving Chase his headiger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, number 25. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
This is line to left. Fraley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th, and the Mariners look to celebrate. Tyler Wade stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Zach Britton comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. D. Gordon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
No strike.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Torres is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Fraley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This ball will be chopped foul. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The set and the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A shot down the first baseline. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him to go down swinging there. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Gordon is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and standing in is the DH, Daniel Vogelbach.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-2 pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The set and the payoff pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. The winning run is at first base. Tim Lopes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Mariners, number 10, here.
Here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Lopes rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
So the Mariners get a solid victory here against a very good opponent.
Yeah, and as we were saying earlier, when you beat a division leader, you start to believe that you can be a real contender in October. That is, if you can get there.
Yeah, definitely a confidence-boosting win, 100%. Now this team just needs to figure out what they have to do to work their way into the postseason picture. Whether that's through the wild card or claiming the division, it's all about getting to the dance.
The Mariners already made one critical call up this season, and they've added another today as he makes the start on the mound for them in this one.
You know, Matt, more and more teams are turning to young arms these days, and he's just the latest example of that. How he pitches today could determine how long he stays up in the bigs.
Yeah, and you know that's in the back of his mind right now, boys. Lots to take in, but your future is won or lost on the bump today.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jonathan.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket. Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 9 homers and 38 runs batted in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Dickerson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in, George Kirby. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Throw goes over to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. The 1-2. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And Diaz will make the catch to put away out number 3. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Hit down the line at first.
Anderson.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll just make it to the bag a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first out. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Balls up,
Popped up. Back behind second. Gordon shading to his right.
I got it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Isan Diaz, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Count even at 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in once again, George Kirby, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, let her rip. 1 time.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
when he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
That was a good hit. Attaboy.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the M's 5 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Lewis Brinson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, come on, guys.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. At the plate, Pablo Lopez.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no
Count
strikes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he tried to pull
1
it
ball,
there,
1
but he
strike.
swings right through the fastball. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Ball, 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 ball.
Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, John Birdie. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Yep, that ball went out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
That's ball
Lays
2.
off. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. 0-1 the count.
Dickerson.
One down.
And the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after.
There, usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Aguilar playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And now a pitch on the way. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Count remains 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. It's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. So far on the year, Alfaro has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Ready on 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready now, George Kirby. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. He's set. Here it comes. Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Mariners pitcher with a 1-1 count. Tarpley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Mitch Haniger will be next. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Skied into very shallow right. Brinson is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Now at the plate, Stephen Tarpley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he sets him down swinging. Stephen Tarpley is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hey, here we go.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate, John Birdie. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Haniger. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in now for the Mariners, George Kirby. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Hey, good eye, good eye.
Ball 1, no strike.
down, ball. Get down.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Make the turn.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Up next for Seattle.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. One left for Seattle, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Fouled off. Down the first baseline. He's got it. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
So far, this has been a terrific out.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he's settled in.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ball 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 2 home runs, and 15 RBIs. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Smith. He's there and records the first out.
No runner, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in, John Birdie. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now, as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Line towards center field. Smith is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
No balls and a strike to count. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Fraley is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
2 away.
Miami down to their last strike. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Smith, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Mariners bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. Here's Albert now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. One there, on to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So striding in, Justin Upton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Angels down to their last strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now the 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.